going on, guys? I wanted to check out this video y'all sent me, and it's about Andrew Wilson apparently smoking Chunky Yogurt's boots in a debate. Let's take a look, man. Let's see what's happening.
As you see me bitch slapping you right here on national airwaves.
The only thing you can bitch slap.
What part of that seems like cozying up? What's the part of that seems like cozying up to the right? I think you're an idiot. I think you love that coup on January 6th. I think you hate our democracy. I think you hate our Constitution. So what part of that is cozying up to the right wing? Bitch?
Andrew Wilson went on Piers Morgan Uncensored and took on this woke idiot Cenk Uygur in a very heated and personal debate, as normally happens whenever these two meet. And this is a good one, man. This is a really good one. This is one that got really heated. It got really personal, and Andrew Wilson absolutely wiped the floor.
Yeah, I don't think Chunky Yogurt has much debate skill. I don't think he's really that good, personally. You know what I mean? But Andrew Wilson, I've seen him smoke a few people's boots. So I'm not surprised that he would destroy Hassan's uncle.
The very ethos of the country, this birthright citizenship. What do you feel?
It's a very un-American thing. The 14th, or I'm sorry, this was never, by the way, never set up so that people could come in, have a baby, and then anchor themselves to the child. And that's what's been going on. It's been going on for years. We know it's been going on for years. This was designed for things like for immigrants who came in legally. They have children here. Of course, those are United States citizens. Nobody's disputing that. What we're disputing is that you can just come in illegally, have a child on American soil, and then try to anchor yourself to that child. That is not in the spirit of what we're even talking about. Of course, Trump wants to end it. It's bad policy across the board. It's always been bad policy across the board. And I hope the Supreme Court, it gets challenged by the Supreme Court so we could get it in front of them so that they can interpret it correctly, because that's not the way this is supposed to be applied.
Cenk?
Yeah, so first let me address what he said, and I'll come back to this. So look, guys, what happened on May 30th was nothing but a protest. But if they attack Secret Service guys, then they should be arrested. That's a violent crime. I'm principled on both of those things. And in Portland, when they took over a portion of the city, I was against it. Like, well, that's not a thing. You don't get to take over a portion of a city. I was against it when gangs took over apartment complexes and buildings in Colorado. So if Trump stays with things that the American people are in favor of, getting rid of the violent felons that are undocumented here, that's going to be very popular, whether the left likes it or doesn't like it, right? But when he goes too far and he goes to things like birthright citizenship, then people are going to push back. And that's when it gets interesting. Is Trump going to double down and go, no, I'm going to, go to demagogue on this and get you people to hate foreigners coming in, etc. And I don't care what the Constitution says, and we're going to change the way America is, and you're no longer an American if you're born here. We're going to judge you based on, where you're from, etc. That'll be very unpopular. Does he dig in, or does he, as he does sometimes, go, man, you know what? I gave it a shot, didn't work, and retract? I hope that that's the direction he goes, because look, brother, if you have a problem with a part of the Constitution, you need to go through the right process. You need to go and do an amendment. Like, I want to do an amendment to get money out of politics. But when Biden was in office, I didn't think he should just come in and go, forget what the Supreme Court said. Forget what the Constitution said. Let's go nuts and do whatever the hell we want. That's not how it works.
That's not at all what Trump is doing. Not even a little bit. And I don't even understand how these people.
I do think that Chunky Yogurt is reaching like a mother effer. It took him forever to get to whatever point he attempted to get to. But I don't think he's even addressing what Andrew Wilson is pretty much putting in front of him. I think that people like Chunky Yogurt, they just see anything that Trump does as like horrible and bad. But in all honesty, they don't know what the hell they're talking about.
To Donald Trump, you're projecting.
Well, gee, I never thought about that. I didn't know that we were supposed to go through a process of law for these.
He said the horse rider on Piers Morgan
things, which is exactly what Trump is doing via his executive order, which then hopefully will get it in front of the Supreme Court, which looks like that's what the plan is.
Part of the legal process.
By the way, just so you know, the interpretation of this, that's what we're really talking about, is the interpretation. Ultimately here, it is not, and you need to agree with me on this, it is not in the spirit that you can come in and have a child here and anchor yourself to the child specifically so that you have some pathway or motivation to citizenship. You say it's not a part of the legal process. Yes, these challenges, getting in front of the Supreme Court, getting in front of various courts is part of the process. It's been done this way time and time and time again. Also, I reject categorically what you said, just lied to the audience. You called Trump bunker boy, right? He was going down to the bunker during the protest to inspect it. Ha, 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 right? You didn't care at all. You weren't denouncing political violence. You weren't denouncing these people getting beat up. You didn't care when the violence is on your side like a typical Democrat. You don't care at all, Cenk. You don't care. And you've never cared. The only reason you care now is because you want to kiss.
And I condemn it every time people do violence.
Snake.
Literally
okay,
every
I'll say
time.
snake. But the thing is, Cenk, is that you're just trying to kiss the right wing's ass now to get back in with them because the left has categorically rejected you. And that's what's actually happening.
Cenk, is that what's happening?
All right, you amuse me. Yeah, this guy amuses me. So, like, you think calling me snake is going to somehow win you the debate? Good luck with that childish.
I already won the debate.
Way of going. Oh, you did because you said it. Okay, that by the way, another great debating tactic. Just saying you won. And second of all, we have 27 million. How many times do I have to say this? 27 million subscribers, 30 billion lifetime views. You're a pimple on my ass. I literally don't even know who you are. So you come in here talking about audience. And you're a snake. Okay, you're a turtle. You're a scorpion. Audience. Whatever. Do I win now?
I didn't say anything about audience. What are you talking about? Are you?
It's not at all what he said, and it's crazy that Cenk's true colors kind of showed right there.
Chunky Yogurt's a weirdo. He's a straight weirdo. He's not going to actually address any points that Andrew Wilson is presenting, like at all. He's going to come on here and be just a straight weirdo. And then I guess people who believe the same things that he believes politically are going to just go with it, not even try to question it. That's pretty weird, bro. But that's my opinion when it comes to that.
How many lifetime viewers he has? I don't know. That was a crazy turn of events right there.
You a lunatic?
You did. You just said, "Oh yeah, the left wing's audience has got a problem with them." I know the left wing better than he does. Oh yeah,
you're trying to cozy up with right wingers. What were you doing at TPUSA, Cenk? Trying to cozy in with right wingers like Charlie Kirk, kissing their ass. You're literally kissing up to them because you want in good, because the left is rejecting center left policies now. That's what's happening.
Hey, brother,
they either want to go far left or far right.
Okay, listen, brother. As you see me bitch slapping you right here on national airwaves.
The only thing you can bitch slap.
What part of that seems like cozying up? What's the part of that seems like cozying up to the right? I think you're an idiot. I think you love that coup on January 6th. I think you hate our democracy. I think you hate our Constitution. So what part of that is cozying up to the right wing? Bitch?
I hate snakes like you who try to get in as good as you can with a weak right like Charlie Kirk when you have weaponized political violence yourself.
Oh, Charlie Kirk is weak right and you're strong right.
At the same time, at the same time, you say, "Wait a second! Oh, I can't believe the J6ers coup d'etat." You didn't give a damn. You've never given a damn. We have your words on record. You flip flop. You're the biggest flip flopper on the left. You're known for it. People make fun of you for it because you move positions. You and Anna Kasparian both move positions like a tube of toothpaste.
Oh, Trump! I love Trump! Oh, I love Trump so much.
And all you care about is Trump derangement syndrome. All you have is Trump derangement syndrome.
Nah, that's what it sounds like. This dude is bugging. He said Chunky went into an autopilot default mode like he manufactured a malfunction. My bad. I said manufactured. Like he malfunctioned. Nah, that's facts though. He is manufactured as well. But yo, that's crazy. He definitely did. Went into autopilot.
It's funny because Cenk's making that claim, like all Andrew Wilson does is I love Trump, and I would say that Cenk would be right in making that assumption with 95% of the right wingers who have a social media presence. Andrew Wilson's not one of those people who is just always up Donald Trump's ass. And it
don't seem like it from what I've seen, but Chunky Yogurt does seem like the person that just hates Trump no matter what. everything got to be about Trump. That's his only go-to, especially during debates. He has no actual points.
And by the way, if you could go back and pay attention to Piers Morgan's face during that whole back and forth, he was absolutely loving it. He was like, "Oh my God, I'm about to get so many views off of this."
It's on display.
Wait a minute.
Time
Out. Wait, hold on. I gotta say one thing.
You
Piers,
both
I gotta say
made your
one thing.
feelings clear.
How could you say that I'm cozying up to the right and say I have Trump derangement syndrome?
All right.
Make up your mind. You're a very poor thinker.
We watched the entirety of his entire first term. You were Russia. He's a colluder. He's evil. He's this and that. And he flip-flopped on that position the second it was politically expedient.
Okay. Let me try and...
None of those things are true.
Let me try and move on to... Guys, let's move on.
They are actually all true. I've been paying close attention to the Young Turks as well. I don't know if it was... what I think happened is that Cenk had for a long time been wanting to make that shift. Because whether or not, I don't know why exactly. I don't know what his motives are, whether it's money, he just sees the direction that the tide is
going. It's money. 100%. Hassan didn't, fall off far from the, what's the expression? The family tree. Same person. But tell me what you guys think down in the comment section. Hit the like button. Share the video as well. Hit the hype button. All that good stuff.